Hey guys, welcome to my video. This is a sit down, get ready with me type thing. I switched up the vibes. As you can see, I have a candle, I have some incense burning, and it's a good vibe. Today I'm going to be talking about feeling behind in life, social media, and voting. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, blessed, whatever that means to you, day. Bye guys. Today I decided to switch up the vibe. It's gonna be a sit down, get ready with me type video. I love these types of videos. I like to talk about real shit that everybody can relate to. So why not create them? Today's topic, feeling behind in life and being stressed between two narratives, okay? And I feel like this is what they mean when they say you can only serve one God, or that there's only one God, right? And I feel like God is whatever you see it as. God could be a controlling factor of the situation. God could be anything to the individual, right? But what it means by one God is that you can only play the role of one thing. Because if you start getting tied between two things, i.e. going to college when you don't want to go to college, or doing something you don't want to do, or trying to simultaneously please yourself and someone else when that thing isn't pleasing you. And because so many people try to serve multiple, like being something they're not and trying to fit into something they don't really want to, or even feeling as if you should be doing something different with your life than you're doing now. Honestly, this is what I've been struggling with. With me being in college right now and focusing on my spirituality and my money right now, I haven't been too interested in school. Even though I still try to do assignments and get my shit done, I noticed that I had a bunch of dreams. I even made a manifestation board of what I wanted to do, and I haven't been putting the work into any of it. I haven't been. I've been wanting to do this YouTube shit for years, and I haven't been putting any work into it. And I was just like, I'm tired at this point. And I feel like a lot of people do feel tired. If you're stuck doing something you really don't want to do, or stuck in a situation you don't want to be in, or feeling depressed and anxious over these things you shouldn't even have to deal with. Humans aren't built for all of this. They're trying to turn us into technology so that we can be. They're like, oh my God, everyone's depressed and stressed. We're gonna make them even more depressed and stressed so that they can buy these materialistic things and give us more money, when money shouldn't even be a thing. Why do I have to pay to live? Why should anyone have to pay to live? What is money in the first place? What is money in the first place? That's why I'm like, people talk about jobs, unemployment being a problem, and what is money anyway? Currency to buy something, literal numbers of paper to buy something, or to get something that you want. What is that? I'm like, it's just a philosophical question to think about. But what is that anyway? What is freedom? And that's why, before I get into the topic, I wanted to talk about voting in this upcoming election and why I think you shouldn't vote. Okay, I'm not afraid to go against the grain. Okay, everybody's telling you register to vote, register to vote. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, don't vote. That's what I think you shouldn't do. Even though I have no say in what you should or shouldn't do, I'm not voting. And let me tell you guys why. In this whole society, I'm just gonna try and shorten this up as much as possible. In society, There's a huge illusion of what freedom is. Freedom, actual freedom, would be not having to worry about these superficial things that make us stressed and depressed and overwork ourselves and make us focus on being a human doing instead of a human being. That's what freedom is. Freedom is being free of having to worry about anything, about paying to eat and live. That's what freedom is in the first place. Freedom is being free to do whatever you want without laws, without constrictions. Freedom is not having to serve all these masters other than serve yourself. Because we are born from someone, but usually you're born by yourself unless you're a twin. So freedom is being outside of the bounds of that. The fact that people think they're free in this country is one big illusion in the first place. So with that being said, I vote when it's all an illusion. These people really have no say in what you can say or do unless you let them censor you. What? We think laws have control of us when they really don't. They have no bounds as to what we can or can't do. The only bounds is your freedom, and we don't live in a land of freedom. That's not the place we live in. That's not the place we live in. We don't live in a place of freedom. But in true reality, in true human nature, that's what freedom is. So I'm just saying, really take into account what your vote means, quote unquote, or if it even means anything to you. This government is crumbling anyways. Like, we've literally watched it crumble before our eyes with this coronavirus shit. Let me just say, quote unquote coronavirus, quote unquote Black Lives Matter movement. Because after George Soros was exposed for the Black Lives Matter movement, bro, I couldn't get behind it. For one, that was one of the reasons why I couldn't. And another reason why I couldn't was because it puts people at such a low vibration. We shouldn't even be fighting. Shit like this is happening, bruh. And you think it's gonna stop happening after Joe Biden's in office? You think after Joe Biden's in office or Trump stays in office, millions of kids will stop going missing a year? You think after Biden's in office, immigrants won't be in cages, raped in cages? You think after Biden's in office, like, what do you think Biden is really about to do, bruh? You think he's about to pass all sorts of new laws for Black people to excel? You think he's about to tear down systematic racism? You think he's about to end poverty? No. So why are you voting? So why are you voting? That's just my opinion. But anyways, with that being said, the economy does make us feel like we're behind in life. Because we're in this huge illusion that all of it matters when it doesn't. And when you really figure out or come to the realization that it doesn't matter, it'll come easy to you, like money, like good grades. I graduated high school with a 3.8, and people can't believe that. I never went to school. I mean, I did. I did for the majority of my senior year, but still, like, I was just there doing what I had to do, and I succeeded. Like, I don't overstretch myself to these illusions, because when you start doing that, you'll become a slave to them. They'll become your God. A lot of people talk about how they're married to the money and, you know, like, addicted to whatever, the lifestyle. Music doesn't make it better in feeling like you're somewhere in life. The music makes it worse. I feel like the music is the biggest depressing thing that's in disguise right now. Even though music can be motivating to get money, it could be kind of condescending too. Because you see these people at such a young age making so much money, and you're like, damn, why aren't I doing that? And then you don't actually do anything about it, and then you're just stuck in a spiral of bullshit. And that's what that's what the media makes it out to be for us young people, with all of this technology and all of these factors playing a part in our mental health, like, and who we are as people. It's hard. Society has made it the hardest. Like, I can think of so many reasons why people feel behind or like they're missing out on something. Social media and these musics, like, they all make us feel inferior. Everything is telling us to get it young, bruh. And even college, like, being in online school is definitely a finesse for me. I was blessed this year with the way my school was laid out, because I don't have to attend Zoom calls, which I absolutely love. Like, I am not a social person. I mean, I am, but I'm just not interested in superficiality. And I know that if I went to university, like I actually went on campus, I would have been superficial the entire time. Like, I'm growing so much on online school, and I saw quarantine as such a blessing. Like, social media also makes us feel as if bad things are just bad. There's always a silver lining in a quote unquote bad thing. Like, quarantine, I was chilling, bro. I used it to grow. Like, even though it was painful, I learned a lot about others and myself, and really took the time out and seeing what does and doesn't matter to me, and what should and shouldn't matter to me. Like, the only thing that matters is your opinion on what you should do, not anybody else's. Like, I don't even go on social media anymore because I just didn't like the superficiality. Everybody's energy is on there. Like, I don't need all that energy, bruh. Protect your energy. Like, I don't need all that shit, bruh. I be on that, be like, bruh, okay, your boyfriend is cheating on you. I be going to the spam, just like, okay, you're messing with another not shit nigga. Like, oh my god, I'm so interested in your life. Nigga, no, I am not interested in any of that shit. I don't even know. The spam, the whole Finsta phase, I don't know if that's still going on. I don't know if people still have Finstas, because I haven't been on Instagram for a while. But that whole thing was just so toxic on social media, and I was on there all the time. Like, my spam was my safe haven at one point. High school is just painful, bruh. At least it was for me. That shit was a pain. High school was a pain, and I'm so happy I don't have to go. But I was on that shit all the time, just fucking posting memes and being funny, and like posting about my problems, and then seeing everybody else post about their problems. It was just like a bunch of energy at once. Don't get me started on the political movement Instagram was on, because that was the catalyst for why I deleted my Instagram. Imagine you're seeing a guy die over and over and over again on social media, and then you're seeing a bunch of stories put you in a low ass vibration, and then everybody's telling you do this, do that, do this, do that to make it better. And I was just so clouded. That's when I noticed social media is such a trap, because that shit, it's like that all the time, but more so subconsciously when it's quote unquote calm. Like, I could not deal with all that energy, and deleting social media actually helps, because you start developing a mind of your own. You start realizing that you don't need the opinion of everybody else. You don't need everybody telling you how cute you are. You don't need everybody telling you how cool or successful you are, or to congratulate you on something. Like, you don't need that. Congratulate yourself. Love yourself. Tell yourself all these good things that you want people to know about you or see in you. That starts within you. And everybody's always asking for help. And help is good, And help is dandy if you want to help yourself. Like, if you feel behind, get back on your shit. Do something that's not gonna help you feel behind. Do something that's gonna make you, one, give you an experience, two, be lucrative, and three, be productive. Like, I used to struggle with insecurity a lot. That's because I literally grew up on the social media age. And I feel so bad for the kids who are growing up on TikTok. Growing up on social media is never good, bruh. That also makes you feel behind in life, like you should have something. Being insecure in the long run is pointless. You have to realize that you are uniquely you. This is what you're dealt with. These are your cards that you're dealt with. And if you keep trying to change them, you're still going to subconsciously be insecure. Only change something if it's for real benefit. Like, if you know that you could do something, but you got to put in the work to get there, put in the work to get there, and it's going to be all the more better. Feeling behind ends when you realize that you are not in a race. You're not behind. You're just on your own track. This is a solo run. This isn't a race. That's what life is. They make us feel like it's a race too. That's what society is built to do. Like I said in my last video, I gotta keep telling y'all, when you realize that this life is in reverse, it'll start going forward for you. They make us feel like it's a race when it isn't. You don't have to have the best this, the best that, the best car, the best shoes, the best fit, the best looks, the best superficial shit that means nothing to you when you're on a solo track. You get what you want because you want it, not because you're trying to prove something to someone. Not because you're trying to prove your smartness or your athleticism or your flyness, your looks, your this, your that. That's not what life is for, and they make it seem that way. And that's why so many people are depressed and anxious and stressed. You gotta really just sit back and be on your own shit. Do what's gonna make you successful because you're the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. And they make us seem like that love matters when I don't even know. I will talk about love later because it's very intricate, but they make us seem like a lot of these things matter when they really don't. But yes, I feel like that's it for the video. It really just came off the dome. Just be on your own shit. The one thing that I feel as if you should do is delete your social media and get on your own shit, bruh. Don't vote this election. What if nobody voted, bruh? What if, bro, voting is your power as a citizen. Not voting is your power as a citizen. Because what if nobody voted? What if we all just didn't vote this election? What would they do? What would they say? Who would they say the president is? And if we all didn't vote, they probably won't say anything about it. What story will they make up? Will they just pick somebody in front of our faces? Like, what? What would they put in the news? Like, it'll be hilarious. Yes, don't vote and get off social media to not feel behind in life. But yes, that is it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed my get ready with me. It has been a real roller coaster, I will say. Have an amazing, wonderful, and beautiful day. Bye.